co-design. Co-design, it's a really big question to be answered in 4 minutes, in a 4 minute term. But going straight away for it, it's sharing. It's all about sharing responsibilities. You are on a team, you are on a community, you are on a wider mass of people bigger than you, bigger than yourself, and you are sharing responsibilities all the way. But in order for this to happen, we really need to understand what are the other people's, the other person's objectives, goals, and most of all, expertises and feelings, because it's also about empathy. It's also about emotional intelligence. And for this to happen, we really need to have on the first stage a really wide scope of information. Everybody really needs to know what's on board and what's not on board. And by having this, we can share then these responsibilities, which leads us to another thing, which is liquid leaderships. Sometimes I can be the leader, and sometimes I cannot be the leader, because somebody else who has more expertise than me on the search part of this process has to be on the front of the things, because we really need to understand that we are not Mr. Know-it-all. We are not perfect, and it's really working on this on our own borders, on our own boundaries, our own limits, that the co-designing process are defining of bringing these processes to another level. So I may not know a lot about design, graphical design, or social design, but somebody on my team will, and that's when the part I go back and that people come and that person will come in. So this liquid leadership, it's a thing that is really important. And by doing this, we are really going into this collective intelligence, bringing it to its maximum, which is more or less what we have done in Fórum Urbano. We have combined all these 400 projects that has happened in Lisbon under the BIP-ZIP program, which are programs or which are projects that are done with in a collective way by communities getting to know what do they have to enhance, what are the problems that they want to solve. And Fórum Urbano did it, in my opinion, which is not a very impartial one, in a very brilliant way. From one side, we have this platform that all this expertise, it's there. Everybody can access who has done what in which territory regarding which community. And on the other side, we have this amazing game of negotiation, of co-designing, of how can the people around the same table can negotiate and to bring the best of him or herself to this table, and to solve a collective problem. So it's for me, co-design, it's all about breaking boundaries and go further than yourself.